I finally did it. I finally watched Die Hard for the first time ever, honestly. And damn, it was a good movie. Let me start off with this. This, the cast, the lineup is stacked. They got Jeffrey Dahmer, Fabio 2, Stanley from The Office, a fat Kurt Russell, and old man Bobby Lee. That's all I could think of. But yeah, let me talk about Jeffrey Dahmer. Dog, that dude looks so much like Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, I don't remember what the character's name is, but if you go and watch the movie, you'll see him. Like, just watch and you'll know who I'm talking about. He looks just like Jeffrey Dahmer. I mean, actually, he looks more like Evan Peters, whatever his name is, the dude from American Horror Story, who was in the Jeffrey Dahmer, what is it called? Documentary, movie, series, TV show thing. I think Netflix did it. I don't know, a year, two, three ago, whenever it was. But yeah, it's crazy how much he looks like Jeffrey Dahmer. All the rest, you can kind of see. Al, the cop, kind of looks like Stanley from The Office, but also not really. The guy at the gas station kind of looks like a fat Kurt Russell. Again, that one's kind of not there. Old man Bobby Lee, I don't think I have to explain that one. That's and then Fabio and Fabio 2. There's just again, I don't think I need to explain that one too much. Getting into the actual movie, this is gonna make me sound really old. This is like an old head mentality kind of thing, but I don't think they really make movies like this anymore. Not too often. This is just one of those classic like good guy, good cop, someone, big tough guy gets in some kind of situation. He's got to kill people. He's got to save them all. He's going to beat the bad guy. He's going to get the girl. You know it's going to happen. You just don't know how. And the only boring part about this movie, the only part that's even like kind of boring, is like the very beginning when it's first introducing the characters. And then once shit starts popping off, it immediately gets interesting and it gets really cool and really good. Another thing I will say too is this movie came out in 1988, and for the time, all of the special effects and everything, they look really good. Like, I don't know how much went into this movie. I didn't check the budget. And then also looking at that, you have to like deal with inflation and then, estimate the numbers and then see how much it would be in today's money. I would imagine it's, a pretty good amount, but this movie looks really good and it holds up really well too. Like for a movie that came out in 1988, this movie looks super good. And again, like I said, all the effects and everything looks good and the story is still super good. And of course, you've got Bruce Willis, probably at his prime, who is he's just good, dog. He's good in the whole movie, dog. Bruce Willis isn't the only good character. I would say pretty much all the characters are good. And it's nice too. They all get a good ending. I mean, the one who doesn't get a good ending is Ellis, the guy that is hitting on Bruce Willis, John's wife, Holly, in the beginning of the movie. And then later he tries to negotiate with the terrorists and with Hans. And he's like, listen, I can go and get John down here. I can get him to come over here. So he's trying to talk to them. And then blam, he gets shot. He had that shit coming though. He was a douchebag. That's the only character that did not have a good ending. Or, I mean, the bad guys died. They didn't get what they wanted. But that's the movie. They're not supposed to get what they wanted. But even all of their deaths, all of like the bad terrorist guys, pretty much all of their deaths, all the important characters got like a good ending. Hans has Holly at gunpoint, and then John like is like this. He takes the gun and blam, blam, shoots two of the guys with two bullets left, and then Hans and Holly start to fall out the window. John goes and gets her, and right before Hans can shoot John or Holly, John takes Holly's watch off, and then Hans falls, and it's like, dog, that's a good way. That was a good way to kill the main bad guy. And then you've got the other dude, the other bad guy. I didn't write his name down. I don't remember what it is. But he's mad because John killed his brother. And then he got in a fight with John. It was back and forth, back and forth. And then just barely, John is able to like grab the chain and wrap it around the bad guy's neck. And then go and like push him into the wall and hang him. And so you think he's done. He should be dead. Because even later, when all the civilians and the hostages are up on the roof and they all come back in, once they're coming down the stairs, you still see his body there. But dog, at the very end, somehow he gets down and he comes out. And just barely, he's about to shoot. And then my boy Al goes, blam, 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 and just takes him out. My man. And then even Argyle, the limo driver, who for the whole movie has just been sitting in the parking lot, sitting in the car. He's been doing nothing. The one time that he's actually needed is when John calls him, and I don't remember what exactly he says, but basically he's like, hey, some shit's going down, call the cops or something. And then Argyle's like, nah, man, you're just joking around. And then he doesn't take it seriously. And then the phones get cut off. And then Argyle's like, well, he knows what the number is. If it's important, he can call back. But like I said, even he gets his moment to shine where he's in the parking garage. And then we see the, I don't remember what his name is either, but the techie guy that was trying to get into the safe, he comes down into the garage and he's getting the van so they can all get away. And then Argyle takes the limo and just bam, smashes into the ambulance truck that they got, and then hops out and just beats the shit out of him. He doesn't beat the shit out of him. It only shows him punching him one time, but you get what I mean. He takes him out. But yeah, man, it's just, man, this was a good movie. I should have watched this a long time ago. And now that I've seen this one, I mean, I have to go and watch all the rest now. I don't know which ones are good and which are bad. I'm definitely going to watch the second one. Probably the third one. The fourth one, I don't know how many there are actually. I think there are like 5 or 6 of them. Let me know if there's any that like I should skip or any that are really good that I should watch. I don't know if it's the same movie, but I've seen the one clip of Bruce Willis when he goes to, I don't know where he's at. I don't know what movie it's from. I don't know what the context is. It could be from a completely different movie, but it's got him and, man, I'm having a brain fart right here, dog. I can't think of the dude that I'm thinking of. I can't think of his name, and I can't think of the movie he's from, but it's the famous Quentin Tarantino movie. He's in that. He's, English, motherfucker, do you speak it? They speak what in, I don't remember what he says. And then he plays, what's his name? Eye Patch Dude in the Marvel movies. How the fuck can I not remember his name, dog? Anyways, he's in that movie with Bruce Willis. And then Bruce Willis, for some reason, has to go naked with just a sign out in the middle of the street. And then he's about to get the shit beat out of him because he's got some racist shit on the sign. And then the character whose name I can't fucking think of, he comes out and then, I don't remember, says something, does something. Again, like I said, I don't know if that's even from the Die Hard movies or it could just be a completely different movie. I don't remember. I don't know. Whatever movie it's from, I haven't seen it. I've only seen the clip. But now that I'm talking about it and saying this, I'm adding it to the list of movies I need to watch. So I'm going to go and check it out. Back to Die Hard, though. It's just a good movie, dog. Like I said, it's got everything you want in a classic action movie like this. It's like Predator. It's like Rambo. Tough guy, fights bad guys, wins the girl, does all that shit, saves the day. It's just one of those old, good action movies. And yeah, like I said, now that I've seen the first one, I got to go and check out the rest. So let me know what you think about Die Hard. Let me know if there are any I should skip or any that I should really watch. If you haven't seen Die Hard for some reason, I say for some reason, but I just now watched it. So if you haven't seen Die Hard, go check it out. And with that, I'm going to go and call it there. If you like the video, subscribe if you want. I appreciate anything. And with that, have a good day.